This is going to be discipline 3, shot 5A. To start, take 2 measurement balls. You're going to place them frozen against the short rail. The front edge of the 13 is going to be even with the pocket cut, so right where the slate ends. The 1 ball is going to be the X ball in the diagram. We're going to freeze that to the 9 ball, like so, and the short rail, of course. The 3 ball, I'm going to put 1 chalk width away from the short rail, so you can see I can squeeze the chalk between the 3 and the short rail. We're going to slide this up until it's touching the 1 ball. From there, I'm going to put the cue ball at 1.5 diamonds from the corner pocket, 2 ball widths off the rail. That's going to be my setup. Now I'm going to aim a little less than full on the 3 ball. To start with a full ball aim, and I'm going to rotate my shaft a half tip to the right. Maximum draw, maximum power. And that's a shot. The cue ball has to end up on that half of the table, so you need kind of maximum power to get the draw to come back all the way over to that table after contacting this rail. Now there's a couple things that can go wrong, obviously. The 1 ball, sometimes you'll get a double kiss with the cue ball as it's coming out. That's kind of just unlucky more than anything else. But if it's happening consistently, you're probably going to want to change the cue ball position just slightly. The 3 ball, if it ends up hitting the long rail a lot, then you're cutting the 3 ball a little too much. So you're going to aim a little fuller in that case. Likewise, if it doesn't touch this rail at all and goes straight in to the long rail, you're cutting it a little, you're aiming a little too much to the left, so you want to aim a little bit more to the right. The real keys to this shot is really just in the setup and the alignment and making sure your aim point's right. You have a lot of freedom with the cue ball, so don't be afraid to move it around. Some people will move it back as far back as behind the center line of the table because some of the more advanced programs use that alignment, so don't be afraid to do that at all by any means. You'll still have plenty of spin to get it in. The other thing with the 3 ball, again, I like to use that chalk width as a measurement. You can adjust that though, so the angle's a little different coming into the rail. And you can pick a point on this rail where the 3 ball and 1 ball are aligned to, just as easily for your alignment as well. So it's really got a lot of degrees of freedom as far as variables you can play with. You're just gonna have to, mess around with it, pick something to start with, and make adjustments around it. But you should be fine with this shot. I don't really see this as, the hardest draw shot in the book, and it's worth maximum points.